Oh, yes, we get blocked everywhere. How's everybody doing? Are you guys doing all right? I hope so. It is Tuesday, June 2nd. Again, this year is going by quickly like every other year, especially when you're getting older, right? June 2nd, Tuesday, Topless Tuesday.
Topless. T-O-P-L-E-S-S. Topless.
2026, welcome in. We got a lot to talk about possibly, but it doesn't matter. Because we don't matter. I don't matter. You don't matter. We decided not to matter together. Thus, the nobodies were born. Yeah, the greatest of all time. The GOATs when it comes to live streaming, live showing, and most certainly live chatting. We don't block anybody here. It's true. Oh, it's damn true. I'm glad you're here, and we're going to talk about it on the other side. But remember this, hard work does pay off. Dreams do come true. Bad times never last, but bad guys and bad girls do. Hello. Hey, I want to thank some people here. We got some good people in here. VNL, OG Dots, of course. Elmo, Froggy in the house. Kathleen Fleck, Ananis, Common Fuggery. Jesco, Sally Potions, Frey C101, Pickles and Daisy, I think. Pickles and Daisy. Willow Moon 77. Belinda's me. Brandy K. Annie, are you okay? Medra. List goes on. Munchie. And Turd Ferguson. Crystal. That was a good one, Dots. Jade. Sparky 380. Angelica. Casey May. Lori 420. All right, so let's cut the music here. Still drinking some coffee, though. I should thank some people, though. Thank people for our grift. How do I turn this music off? Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's do a little bit of Becca Scoops grifting. Sonia gifted 5 memberships. Hell yeah. I wish Dreamer would get gifted a membership. There's no way to designate someone, which is unfortunate, right? On YouTube, like designate someone to actually gift them. That would be a better option, I think. So some dumbass schmuck doesn't get it, you know? Brit92, $2 Canadian over there. Happy Topless Tuesday.
Topless. T-O-P-L-E-S-S. Topless.
And it's spelled out, of course. Thank you very much. Munchies, 17-month member. Hell yeah. Tuesday with, okay, I see it. The Topless over there.
Topless.
Kimmy BB, $2 super chat says, are you okay? Autumn. That's a good one. Autumn, are you okay? Give it a year. She may need longer. Actually, we give her to the 4th of July. The 4th of July is all she needs. She's going to be done by then. They're going to they're chewing her up right now, and they will spit her out by the 4th of July. Mark my words. She will no longer. She's just going to be a part of the regular redacts of the TikTok live panels and not getting much money anymore. Not that she's getting a whole lot right now. But collect what you can, girl. Teresa Noel, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Teresa. Crystal, of course, $20 super chat for the grift, by the grift, for the grift train. Crystal also, member for 25 months. That might be the longest of all time. Happy Tuesday, y'all. And it is a topless Tuesday. $10 super chat. Anani's, a small donation towards your lash and lip fillers fun. Yeah, I'm going in tomorrow for my Botox session. I'm trying to, bring in all my features, getting them closer together. The exact opposite of Becca Scoop's teeth. It seems like they're separating as we speak. But hey, let's do that. Hopefully I thanked everybody. I think there was somebody else who, and maybe that was Teresa Noel. Anyhow, you guys doing good? It's a hot girl summer morbid. You gotta slay. Sparky in here, Spooky Mama's in here. Heck yeah, truth or myth. Hey, what's up, Dreamer? Dreamer, don't worry about getting a membership. Hopefully you'll get a membership. Oh, there's a gifted membership. Please let it be Dreamer. No, Dreamer. Damn it. Maybe I have to send you a Cash App or something. But then you would be like, no, for tax purposes, and no, for my Social Security. So anyhow, it's don't worry about getting a membership there, Dreamer. You have honorary wrench that you can only use against your daughter. And I encourage you and recommend that you don't block her because you won't have fun then. Then your wrench duties are over. What you do is you time her out for 86,000 seconds. That pisses people off even more because that's a lot of seconds she has to count before she could type again until you whack her with another 86,000. You see? It's just that much better. It's like you have a pet or a mascot that in the live chat you could whack on top of the head. All right. And I know Dreamer messed up last night. She accidentally pressed a mute button, and that happens. So many people have actually done that before. Ayatahas just gifted a membership, and someone else gifted a membership. I think it was Casey May with 5 memberships. Okay, heck yeah. And then Sparky380 became a member. Oh yeah. Let's see. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone else here. I'm just kind of scrolling. All right, let's get into it, guys. And maybe I should open up a panel. Maybe. Let's see here. I possibly could, but there are some stuff to go over, though. And I have to tell you, I got to tell you this, man. So this live stream, what is this live stream about? What's the title to this live stream? I forgot. Got short-term memory, man. What the hell is the title to this? Something like It's Happening, or let me see here. Got to refresh. No, they're already turning on Ken's sister. Oh, it's so true. Just like we predicted here, and we predict every single time. This is the birth of Katie Kakes 2.0, version 2.0, but a little bit different. It's funny because she's been going around. We're talking about Autumn, Tara, such a great source, by the way. But could be easily debunked. Oh, we already have the receipts. We already have legit receipts to debunk this very quickly. And I mean, we, the nobodies. But we're just going to see how it plays out for some time here. Let her have her fun. Let her get money from these idiots, Because, in fact, it's doing Ken a favor in it that Ken is saving some money, so he doesn't have to send her money anymore. She just collects it now from the anti-Gypsy people, because they'll give money to anybody that says what they want to hear, as long as you walk the fine line, and they're going to just give you some money, not a whole lot of money, because let's face it, it's not a whole lot. She probably made a couple $100 here and there. This week, just in the past, 5 days? How long has it been? Since the 29th of May, so 29, 30, 31. So, yeah, about 5 days now she's been panel hopping. I think she's been on 6 or more panels already. And they're already turning on her. Keish had a panel earlier today, and that ghetto girl Key was on there, the one that never makes sense, the one that doesn't like her mom. But celebrates her birthday just to, make it about herself again. That's what she does. That's what Key is. She's just really loud and never makes sense. In fact, Cooks makes more sense than her, which is unbelievable if you think about it. But anyhow, so there's that. What was my point there? Oh, they're already turning on her. In fact, in that Quiche live stream, and I'm getting news from the Gypverse replay crew over there on the Gypverse vault, that Quiche actually opted out of replays because she's terrified. She's terrified of the boogeyman. We're the boogeyman over here, guys. Why? Because they lie over there. They spread misinformation and so on and so forth, et cetera, et cetera. And, but anyhow, they can't copyright strike you. So someone else like Casey May should put up Quiche's lives. Not that they're interesting or anything. You're not missing out. But earlier, I'm sure someone has a screen recording of it. We just wanted to play the part where they're basically questioning Autumn, Tara already. They're saying, what's wrong with this bitch? What is wrong with her? You know, like they're like, because she's not saying, Tara is not saying exactly what they want to hear. And so that's why they're turning. This is what happens. We know the playbook. Hell, we wrote the playbook. We wrote the playbook. Hell yeah, Key's nothing but a bully. And she plays both sides and, you know, pretends like she is so, I would say low class, but honestly, that's a slight to people that are low class. She is no class, Key. That's what she is. She's no class, man. Very uneducated individual over there. You want to talk about low IQ? She has a high IQ on her EBT card. So anyhow, you made it public for you? Oh, you made it public. Cool. Because I don't know what the timestamps are. Let me give it a gyp verse. You guys make sure you guys subscribe to Gypverse. Dude, fuck it, man. Just put up Key shit. Fuck it, man. Seriously, you have my permission. I give you permission to put up her shit. How about that? And I'll fight the copyright for you. The false copyright, by the way. She doesn't own copyright on TikTok live panels. Give me a break. You know how much money it costs to actually, go file for copyright on anything? It's like her work. You can't copyright shit other people say on your panel. Stupid. They are low IQ. Becca was right. You know, Becca loves that shit. Anyhow, get Gypverse Vault, the Gypverse Vault to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. They're almost there. And then just throw up Keys or Keisha's panel. Fuck them, dude. You don't have to ask permission. Just do whatever you want, man. Seriously. All right. Let's see here. Going off topic here, but hey, let's go to the full screen over here. Let's get into some talking points. Oh, I think we have a guest. Oh, hell yeah. It's been a while. Heck yeah.
Bones,
what's going on?
Bones, I know you mean well.
I'm
but this
getting
is
in trouble.
Family matter that doesn't belong on YouTube. It doesn't belong on TikTok. She's a little bee, and they're biting her left and right. This does not help. All it does is give her more of a platform.
Well, we need to debunk. We need to debunk. We need to debunk the lies, though. I'm going to be nice about it. I promise.
I know. I get what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do. I get it.
Wait, I'm not gonna do too much tonight. I'm being fair still. I'm going to be nice.
You know what? We'll always be friends. This is not going to stop that. But all it does is bring attention to her, and it's still giving her a platform. She made 3,000 coins on one live alone on Audrey's live. So she making money.
She made 16,000 plus, maybe 18,000. So that's about $300, $325.50. But then,
well, that's for her. That's money.
Well, good for her. I don't care about the money. I mean, she needs it. But again, the money's going. Where is it going? Is the question. But hey, that's not our responsibility because we're not giving her the money.
You know what? We're not on our side. We are not giving her a platform. We don't talk about her. We don't do lives on her because we refuse to give her a platform.
I understand that. I respect that. I am covering the Gypverse, however, and she has entered the Gypverse in a way that, again, just shows us the hypocrisy of all these people that are clamoring towards her, thinking that they're going to get this new information when the truth is Autumn Tara is not close to her family members, doesn't know shit.
Yeah, but what you don't understand, by doing this and what she's doing, it's hurting the family. It is especially hurting the mother who's being put in a position that she's got to choose between two kids. And I believe she'll choose Ken. Do you know how heartbreaking that would be for her?
Wow.
How heartbreaking that would be to be forced to make a choice. This is not helping. It doesn't belong on TikTok. It doesn't belong on YouTube. It belongs nowhere. And that's what she doesn't understand.
I agree with you, but don't you think that there should be in opposition to point out all the lies that this person is saying, because I have the
I mean, if you
receipts.
can accept material for life, oh, honey, we got it for you. Talk to Shayna because we just exposed Nelly. But
Oh.
this is not good.
No, it's not. And I'm sure it's difficult. I mean, like I said, I've encouraged her to go behind the scenes and talk to her brother. Clearly, she doesn't want to do that. The motive
No.
is clear that she wants money. She even mentions this in her text messages.
Bones, I give up. We're still friends. We'll continue to be friends, but this is wrong.
Hey, as long as we're still friends, I'm going to continue. But I hear what you're saying. I respect it. But as long as we're still friends, I'm okay.
Well, I'm imploring you, please don't.
Oh, boy. I'm not going to do anything, I swear to God, to disappoint you. Okay? All right.
You do. This is disappointing.
Oh, my God. What did I do? I haven't even done anything yet. I barely got started.
Yeah, but you're going to give her a platform, basically.
Oh.
No matter how tear apart or anything else, all this did is giving her a platform.
Well, see, I see
That's
it
why
differently.
we won't do it. That's why I won't. You believe me? I would have gave her a seat a half a dozen times, but I don't.
You. I believe you.
It's a family matter, and I'm not getting into it
I understand. I get you.
because it doesn't belong on YouTube and it doesn't belong on TikTok or Instagram or anywhere else.
No, I get it. But hey, you know, I think because we covered the Gypverse here in its entirety, it's only fair to point out wrongs.
I thought you were done with the Gypsy stuff.
I'm done with the
Well, what
Gypsy
is it?
case. See, I think people get that mixed up. I'm done with the Gypsy Rose case. I've been done with that since last August. But I'm not done with the Gypverse. That's a different whole situation, which I'm grifting off.
I want to strangle you.
What was that?
I was teasing. I said, I want to strangle you.
Oh my God.
Not
Is that
really.
a Pop Rocks? Hey, speaking of Pop Rocks, check this out, Dreamer. I want to show you something on the screen.
No.
Yeah, look at this. This is some new merchandise here. Look at this. You see that? Yeah. What do you think about this shirt right here?
Oh, good Lord.
But it's not Pop Rocks. It's Pops Rock. So it's Pops. Like a stupid Dale is a poppy. Pops Rock. So it's about his rock. Popping that gets you rocking.
Yeah, I get paid tonight. I'm going to your store. I'm going to order me one of your cups.
Oh no! Don't waste your money. I could send you some. What cup do you want?
Well, anything that doesn't have Starlight.
Oh, you don't like Starlight now?
No, I don't like. We don't like each other.
It's a top seller.
I don't care if it's a top seller.
Okay.
I don't like her, and I certainly don't want to look at her face on a cup.
Yeah. Okay. I get you there. Maybe you want the Pops Rock.
Well, let me put it this way: I don't know her as a person, so I can't say that I dislike her as a person, but I dislike her as a creator.
What do you not like about her as a creator?
She's a gypsy hater.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of gypsy haters out there, right? There's a lot more haters than people that are on your side or, or our side now, I guess.
Said, as a person, I don't know her, so I can't sit there and say I hate her as a person because I don't know her as a person.
She's a good person, just a little confused when it comes to this kind of stuff. But they're blinded. They're blinded by their obsession. And they just have to snap out of it. I'm telling you, man, they're wasting their life on being so obsessed. And that's sad. If you think about it, that's sad, wasting your life on that. I get it. It could be for fun, shits and giggles. We understand that. But when it gets to a point where it's consumed your life for even 6 months, 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, then it's going on for 2 years. That's sad. I feel sorry for those people, actually. They need to snap out of it. That's why we say give them a year. Give it a year because, hell, it's like detoxing from this addiction. And it's actually kind of true. I had to do it. I had to make that decision to detox from this nonsense.
Anyways, I'm gonna step down. I tried.
Thanks for listening. I appreciate
You
it,
got a
Dreamer.
hard head, though.
It's always good to see you. We'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
As long as we're friends, that's all that matters. There we go. Stop screen share over there. All right. I got yelled at by, Dreamer. Dreamer has more sense than I do. Clearly, I don't care about my image on the internet. I don't. Have you noticed that? It's a common theme with me. Anyhow, you could get your merchandise over here. Look at this, pops and rocks and all that. I think Melanie got this, so hopefully you like that, Melanie. Shared in our Discord. And I'm telling you, man, this stuff is pretty good quality. Hey, if you receive merchandise and you don't like it, because I think in the last live stream, a couple people are saying they received their merchandise, but the print was kind of dark or not good. Guys, all you have to do is send that shit back. They will work with you, get you a refund, or they will try to get you a better print or something. Just work with their customer service and they will be there to work with you and for you. They're actually really good in customer service. So if you received a bum product from them, don't hesitate to tell them, hey, I don't like this. They'll just give you a refund. You could keep the shirt and then go buy something else. Okay. So again, I just want people to know that they're not stuck with this shit. If they don't like it, call their customer service. It should be in the emails or something that you've received. It's called Fourth Wall. And just tell them, hey, I don't like this, and tell them the reason. And they'll give you a refund, or they'll swap it out with something else if the print was all messed up. But most of the time, they're pretty legit as far as their quality. So, you'll like it. But sometimes they'll screw up. Yesterday, just to let you know, we had a great creative live stream. It was a live stream that you probably never have been a part of, but it was actually something. A lot of people had some fun, and we had fun over here. And give it up for Turd Ferguson Jr., and that is our own OG Dots over here, who went in as Turd Ferguson Jr., and she got on the board real quickly with Sugar Woo, You're Back, and we're going to take a listen to that highlight in a moment here, but I wanted to point out Becca loved it. She loved it. She loved being a Sugar Woo. Thank you, Melanie. And this was her reaction to it. And I think somebody else went in there. I think that was Jess Coast in her alt account. And that was the reaction. So let's take a look at that reaction because I think it's pretty funny. Just to reminisce of our work, our hard work over there last night, or the night before, actually. And I promise we'll get to the subject at hand. Just doing a couple more things here. But here it is. I'm going to show it on this big screen over here. Here it is right here. Let's see our handiwork. This is Dots.
Turd Ferguson. Oh, Sugar Woo, you're back. Sugar Woo's back. That's right. That's right. So glad that you're here, Turd Ferguson. All right. Next up. Think about them. Tell us how gross we all are, Sugar Woo. Oh, well, Sleepy Time Crime Stories. Thank you for the $5. I'm so happy that I could intrigue you. Oh, brother, right? All right. You're at 11, my future member for 7 months. You're amazing, Becca. High IQ people love you. I understand that too. And I get a kick out of most of this. Trust me, a big kick. I mean, I'm 61 years old. I don't really care. You know what I mean? Thanks for being here at 11, my future. I'm so glad you're here too.
Yeah, she doesn't care. I love it. I'm 61. I don't care. I'm stupid. I love it. Oh, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. Again, we're just here to point. There it is, Route 61. Everybody wants to go visit Route 61. See, we had a great night, though. See, we actually created these moments. That's what we do for the Gypverse. We're the creators, and we provide content, great content that you'll never see anywhere else because we're the greatest. We're the goats. We're the goats when it comes to live streaming and live showing, and most certainly live chatting. There's no other chat out there that's as cool and uncool as ours. We just have a good old time doing it. All right, let's move back to the board here, and we'll go over a few things. Here it is right there. That was her reaction right there, right there. And it's funny how ironic, actually, that Becca Scoops actually makes fun of Dreamer. She made fun of Dreamer mispronouncing certain words, but Turd Ferguson. I tried to stream Mimi's live, but they blocked us. They always block us, don't they? We never block anybody, but that's the hypocrisy. They can't. They're such hypocrites that they can't even handle the fact that we've been around for 3 weeks. We've only been around for 3 weeks. Can you believe that? And they're crying now, saying we're obsessed over them. We're jealous. And we've only been around for really 3 weeks. How long have they been around doing the same shit, obsessed? Yeah, almost 3 years. So let us catch up, huh? 3 weeks, that's it. And they're crying already. They were crying since day one. Let's be honest. Here's the reason why. Exposing purchased 2 items. Hell yeah. Saving Private Starlight shirt right there. Good for you. Exposing. I hope you enjoy that. Everybody loves that shirt. I'm telling you, it is a top seller. Hopefully you enjoy that. This is the person responsible for blocking me. Bitch. Carolina girl. You son of... She's so triggered, that Carolina girl. Carolina girl supports Kim Fowley. That is true. It is so true. Carolina girl. Yeah, see, they don't like truth. They don't like real truth, the actual truth. They only want whatever their truth is, of course. You know, they want to censor everyone else, you know. They want to expose Gypsy Rose, but they don't want to expose themselves while doing it. But there's Carolina. Hey, hello, Starlight. What the hell? Why didn't you unblock me, man? Come on. That's why we got to save Private Starlight. Saving Private Starlight. Will it happen? Probably not this year, so we'll give her another year. Come on. I guess Trouble Puffs was hidden and blocked right there, but Starlight went right in and unblocked her. But not me, though. I'm still hidden by Carolina girl over here. First, it wasn't bad enough to block me for 86,000 seconds. That hurt. But I get blocked here. But hey, we know Carolina girl's a loser who supports Kim Fowley. And she's a loser completely because she's a Tar Heels fan. So she's used to losing. So it makes a lot of sense. There you go. All right. Get off my screen. Oh, look at this. So this was in the subreddit over here, and I found it interesting. I made it into a little chat GPT here, the sort of comparison. Yeah. So this is some similarities here between Becca over here and Williams syndrome. Yes, Williams syndrome, that is. How many minutes or hours would be 86,000 seconds? Let me see. Now I'm kind of wondering. 86,000 seconds. 86,000 seconds equals. Hold on. The fuck? How long is 86,000 seconds? It's exactly 23 hours, 53 minutes, and 20 seconds. What? Damn, man. All right, let's get back to the screen over here, guys. So the comparisons are this. Similarities here. Someone came across this diagram of the Williams syndrome. So let's go over it. Sunken nasal bridge right here in this area here. It's pretty spot on. This looks like a Reagan from The Exorcist over here. So there we go. Since they like to, compare micro deletions and all that. See, they're hypocrites. They don't like it when we do it to them, but they love doing it though. They do it. They've been doing it for almost 3 years. I'm telling you. So we're going to compare them. Puffiness around the eyes right here. There is a lot of puffiness going on in these eyes, especially due to the anxiety of the last 3 weeks. So It's understandable. Let's see here. Can still see the epicanthal fold? Epicanthal fold. The eyelid. Huh. Can still, yeah, we do see some eyelid over here. Blue eyes with a starry pattern. Not blue quite, but there are starry patterns in those eyes for sure. Long upper lip length right here. Yes, absolutely. Very long and thin. Might need some more Botox in the upper lips. A small and widely spaced teeth. Absolutely. And right here, you can see this person's teeth. Annie. It looks like Annie. You see these teeth right here? There's another slide. We're going to see the same gaps with in between Becca's teeth. Oh, why does it keep going over there? See right there. You see, I was right. There are gaps just like the Williams syndrome. So I believe if we have, Fancy, do you have her medical reports or do you have her medical documents? Can you send it to us? Just tell her you're going to do a fake documentary on her. Wide mouth, ear to ear smile. That is a wide mouth. Maybe she doesn't have the ear to ear smile because of the Botox. She just got Botox. So relax, guys. She's not able to get that smile going. Prominent lower lip. Absolutely. That is a prominent lower lip if I've ever seen one. And a small chin. 100%. That is a small chin. This is Williams syndrome. Let's give it up for Becca's Cube. We have figured it out. We have figured it out. Take your screenshots now before it goes away. 3, 2, 1. Right back to the smaller program over here on this side. Moving along here. Oh, there we go with the teeth. The teeth, again, let's take a look at the teeth right here. You can't make this up. This is real. Look at that. The separation. I mean, it's like Moses parting the Red Sea. Wow. Look at over here, guys. She may need a couple bridges. Are these chiclets? What? Tic Tacs? What are we dealing with here? Let's get in a little bit close. Yeah. These two are definitely rotten. There's a lot of cavity going on over there. This one is a huge kind of two teeth that kind of molded with each other, I think. Yeah, it's pretty crazy right there. But look at that. And the space in between here. Look at it. All right, let's move on. Wait, she made fun of Gypsy's teeth? All right, that makes sense. Williams syndrome. Here's some more teeth shots. Can you imagine what the dentist is thinking? She opens her mouth and the dentist is like, holy shit. You're going to have to go somewhere else. I don't know where to start. All right, here we go. Let's go back here, guys. Look at the teeth. Wow. You know, all of them get mad. They're like, oh, they're just bullying a 61-year-old. That's what you guys been doing, right? That's what you guys been doing for 3 years. Again, hypocrisy at its greatest. Case study being one. That dude. There's a lot of stories about him actually stalking women on the internet. Oh my God, this one right here. Look, I'm not a dentist, but that's a problem. That is a problem right there. That is definitely a chicklet. Little tiny baby teeth right here. Yeah. Hell, at least she doesn't need floss. Any food that's stuck in between these sections right here, slip right out with just a drink of water. No floss needed. You know, your dentist is always like, hey, you better floss. The dentist is like, you don't need a floss. Becca, you don't need a floss at all, actually. Just drink a cup of water. A cup of water a day will wash out all of the food. Oh, here we go. The opportunists here, ladies and gentlemen. It is none other than straight out of content over here with the terrible tattoos. And you got her buddy old pal over here, Elmo, driving the Big Barb's Towing Company truck. Oh, yeah. They thought that their biggest enemy, Becca Scoops, was out of the picture, but no. Becca Scoops is back. And these two are like, you know what? Let's just pick her up, this lizard over here. Let's pick her up. And I love it because straight out of content over here has a toothpick in her mouth and also a cigarette. That's what happens when you're recovering, you know. Everyone recovering has to smoke cigarettes like 24/7. That's why her face is all leathery and shit. Dehydrated in her face. Anyhow, so there's that. Hey, there's questions of who's her baby daddies. We could play a game on that. All the dudes lining up now from prison. It's the terrible tattoo gang over here. Yeah. Oof. How is she not embarrassed? I don't know. You know what? These people are never embarrassed. You know, this is interesting here. Let's talk about this. Hey, Case, how you doing? Do you want to know how what she really thinks about you, Barb? Because we have a ton of receipts. Yeah. But he won't care because they only have each other left at this point. They're going to try to get in the good graces of Becca Scoops, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't think Becca Scoops is happy with what y'all did to her. But here is Barb over here. Let's listen. Let's see what's going on here. There's Barb right here. Barbara Babs. She says this: Gypsy threatened Nina just now that she will personally write a TikTok CEO or the company and have her removed. She just got her video about her child saying she's over sexualizing her band. And it's funny. Band. And it's funny because I'm the one that reported it on YouTube. She's a reporter, this one. They're all reporters. They report just like Case does. Case Studies reported the shit out of Wine Ox Poppy. And they don't care. They don't care. But here's the thing. You know who actually was in contact with Christy Blanchard? That person right there, Barbara. Barbara back in the day got in with Christy. In fact, I have all the text messages. And she was in contact with Rod, helping them against all the content creators like Anina. Yeah, I have all the text messages, which I will show everybody at a certain point when we cover this dumbass. Barb, Boobra, Ann. This is your side, anti-Gypsy people. This is why you guys are hypocrites. You can't be trusted ever. All of you are dirty and you play dirty all the time. Just like Annie Scoops. Yeah, but you know why you don't care? You know why you all just forget about it? Because you have nothing left but each other. A bunch of losers that need to reconnect on that level. But boy, do we have the receipts, don't we? Mm-hmm. Barbara Ann, Boobra Ann over here with the terrible tattoos. Also, I know the source. I am telling Christy. She tells Christy everything. She tells Christy. She tells Christy. She tells Rod. She's so proud of having Christy's number. She's so proud. Kind of sounds like her little pal right now, right? Remember Case Studies was like undercover? No, they were all in bed with Christy Blanchard. And in fact, they still would be if Christy would allow it. But I guess that has passed. That time has passed. But look at this. This is what she thinks of you, Case. This is what Boobra Ann, straight out of content. This is going to hurt. So sit down. All right, Case. I know you've been getting a lot of shrapnel lately. Just slapped upside the head every which way. You're not looking good these days, by the way, Case. He's got bags under his eyes and shit. Here it is. Fuck Case. That guy is such a loser. Loser. He's a kiss ass to morbid. Oh, and he has a history too. Please tell us. Oh, that's right, Barbara. You already emailed me that, didn't you? A long time ago. His history of, I don't know, bullying women. Remember that email? Yeah, we got that. Oh, Barbara's also a doxer. She doxes Nina. She doxes Nina. I have the receipts. I have everything. Case, you're a loser. No talent. Case has no talent. And his comedy sucks. At least she was being honest. Props to Boobra Ann, straight out of content. Not only does your comedy suck and you have no content, you loser, and she's on your panel. It's totally pathetic. You're pathetic. You're a loser, Case. You keep getting slapped upside the head, man. These people are so fake, aren't they? Fake. It's going to be awkward next time. Look, this is what Case is going to do. Look, that was the past, and now we're just moving forward. That's got to hurt, bro. Fuck Case, that guy is such a loser. Oh, he's a kiss ass to morbid. At least she was being honest back in the day, right? Just recently, by the way, this text message. Right before she went up on your panel, buddy. How do you feel now? Oh, there's more coming about Boobra Ann. Trust me on this one. She's just not that important right now to cover, but hell, I wanted to cover this because I found that funny as fuck, you know. Her undercover, she's been very tight with Christy Blanchard and Rod Blanchard. Oh, she has been. And I got the receipts for that. I'm telling you, these people are fake, man. These people, it's too easy to expose them all. It's they make our jobs so easy. But anyhow, Case, you're a loser. Thank you, Barbara. And now he's so close friends with her. Isn't it sad that you're going to be close friends with a person that thinks about you in this way? You're a no talent. Your comedy sucks. She hates all of your shit. All right. That Elmo shit she made fun of. Oh, I got more texts. But we don't have time for it. But anyhow, we could. But you're pathetic. Thank you, Barbara Ann, for being honest. We appreciate you so much. And there's this loser. He put a challenge. He said this guy, he has no self-control. He is so cringe. I mean, this guy's such a fucking douche. He gives me douche chills. I'm telling you. And look at this. He has the typical old white man syndrome of this shit right here. He's going to have to cut that out within the next 5 years because it's just going to be ball sacks right under his eyes. And he talks about wonky eyes. Dude, you got 2 wonky eyes, bro. Let's take a look at his eyes, okay? All right. Look at this eye. That is the wonkiest eye. Look at this section right here. I would have thought he was Chinese. I could say this because I have beautiful Asian eyes. Look at this, dude. I thought he could be Chinese right here, you know? Look at him, man. He's so stressed out, too. Like, let's move to the other eye. It's lopsided. Look. Oh, my God. This one has the line going this way. Look at the eyelid. And look at this one. This one goes up and all fucked up right here. Oh my God. And it has extra folds here. But here's the thing, this bump right here, the ball sack under the eyes. Hey, Nina, dude, I've got so many texts where Boobra Ann Oh, she hates you, but you probably knew that already. And she's doxing you. I'm not showing it now because I have to go redact that information. I got all the private texts, and she was chummy in love with Christy Blanchard and shit. She was so in love with Christy Blanchard and Rod, and she was so happy. She's like, I'm gonna go tell on Nina. Yeah, there was one text thread. I'm gonna tell on Nina. I'm gonna report her to Christy and Rod. Anyhow, these ball sacks right here are growing by the second. Look at that. It's probably bigger than his ball sacks right now, his real ball sacks. But this is a problem, especially in older white men. And I think it has to do with the sun and just, but older white men that are douches, it usually happens. And they have to cut this out at some point because it just becomes a ball sack. And whenever people look at them, look, this section 2 right here. Do you see this? I'm not kidding you, dude. This is not a joke. This is very common. And he has it early on in his 40s. He's 44, turning 45. He shouldn't be having this problem here. But I'm sure it's been growing since the last 3 weeks. And look at how concerned he is. Look at this shit. Hey, where's Indigo when we need her with the body language? Indigo, we need your work. Tell us what this means. Tell us what his facial expression means right here. He seems very concerned and depressed and shit. Hey, Morbid. I want to challenge you. I want you to show yourself on camera. And he busted out his favorite hat and shit. And it's all dirty and sweat. Look at this sweat marks right here. The white, disgusting sweat marks. Look at that section. Holy shit, this is embarrassing. His nice in and out. Dude, look at that section, that white shit. The white sweat stains. Oh, dude, clean your fucking hat, bro. What is that? Oh my God. And it's all over his black hat, dude. Just gross. Oh my God. Look at this white section right here. That is nasty, bro. Oh, there's some more right here. Maybe he was having fun with his Barbie cutout. he spilled he got some of his semen on his hat. Some crust, white crust. Look at all that white crust right there. Oh, that is gross, bro. And that's his best hat. You should see his worst hat. He's like, come on, Morbid. I challenge you, bro. Turn on your camera. Fucking retard. Are you not embarrassed, bro? Look at him. He's so depressed and sad and shit. He's actually losing weight right here, Looks like a guy who just got HIV or something like that. Look at this shit, man. This guy has admitted, he's like, dude, I was overweight. I was 220 pounds, bro. I was 220 pounds. That's fat, dude. For even 6 feet, that is fat. And I don't think he's 6 feet. I bet you I'm taller than him. Yeah, look at him. Look at this mess right here. Oh my God, dude. And he talks, and what's this red shit right here? This rash right here. Huh? Did you put your cat on your face, bro? What is that, huh? He planted, dude, he's just like his forever daddy, Kim Fowley. Kim Fowley does that shit to his cats. Look at that redness and shit. Oh, that's gross. And this guy makes fun of Ryan Anderson's beard. Look at this shit. Oh my God. And his mustache is even lopsided. He can't even get this straight. Look at this. Look at this mess. There's a whole section here that's missing. And then wham, there's some hair right here. And this one's overlapping his fucking her skinny upper lip and shit. His top lip. Oh my God. And look at this. This part is missing right here. This guy is... Oh. Hey, thanks for making this video, by the way. This is fun. And this section right here, his nose hair connects with his fucking mustache and shit. His Hitler mustache up here. Look, there's missing sections here of hair. The fuck? And look at this. This part doesn't even match this part. You're all over the map, bro. Look at this upper lip. That is the tiniest, thinnest lip. He may have the same syndrome that Becca Scoops has, the Williams syndrome with the thin upper lip. Oh, yes, and the neck beard. Look at this disgusting stuff down here. Oh, gross, bro. Ugh. Ugh. Get off our screen. Oh, and look at this. He has discoloration like Michael Jackson. Like he's got a little bit of a tan or dirt, probably dirt because he hasn't showered for some time later. You see the difference of color here? Dude, you're supposed to scrape this shit, bro. Scrape these dead skin cells and it'll be white like this area here. Oh, poor guy, dude. He had to go to the park to make this video. He had to run away from his wife because he hides his internet. He hides his internet activity from his wife. So he goes to the local park right here. What a creep. He put on his best hat, the In-N-Out hat with the sweat marks and shit like that. Oh, man. Look at him. He's so serious. I'm here to make a challenge. I challenge you to go on camera. No thanks. You win, bro. I don't want to go on camera. Look at this. Douche. Oh, we got to get a douche in here, bro.
Douche.
He's such a douche.
Douche.
All right, you guys having fun. We will get to Ken's sister, by the way. All right, get off our screen. Get off our screen. Oh, but you know what? Put them back on because this is the picture everybody is in love with. This is it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Upper right corner. Look at this. You know, Karma Collector, every single time Karma Collector comments, because he's actually trolling Scotty Too Froggy over there, case studies. He commented here, he's like, damn, Case's wife is hot. Case's wife is hot. And he likes Olive, played opposite of Robin Williams, the actress Shelley Duvall. Oh, my Lord. But look at this, man. This lovely couple here, right here. You know, Kara's definitely spending some time, you know, with her grandpa. Case's forever daddy over here. But you know what? We made this picture a little better. We brought an In-N-Out boy. So he doesn't feel alone. So, you know, such a great family. Threesome. Yes. Stay teenage. It's wonderful, though. Just a wonderful family here. Oh, there's another. This is Case's future, near future here. You know, this entire time, Toddy actually posted this picture once, but she blocked out the face of Cara Fally, who's actually a public figure because she's so huge in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? And so Toddy posts this in her community, but Toddy actually did, you know, put Gypsy's picture over her, and I think put some other picture over this guy over here, the Poltergeist guy. The guy, have you seen Poltergeist 2? The old man with the hat, and he's like comes up to the door and shit. That's him. But he was up in arms. He was so mad. Case was so mad when Toddy did it. Why? Because Toddy is an older woman, so he can pick on her. Ha 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 ha. He can't do shit to me, though. See, there's a difference between you and I and everybody else. I don't care about any reputation here on the internet. I don't get affirmation from people online. I'm just here to entertain. And I know everything I do is entertaining as hell. And as long as people, oh, okay, Dreamer. Oh, man. Dreamer is like, she's a very moral person with high integrity. But I know you're laughing, Dreamer. She's laughing inside. Maybe not. I'm going to get in trouble from Dreamer. Anyhow, there it is right there. And of course, they had a Chomo farm. Oh man, look at him. They're so happy together, dude. What did they do to these pigs like they did to the cats? Don't know. Hey guys, if you're looking for a movie recommendation, I went to my local Cockbuster the other night. Yeah, Cockbuster Video. I rented this Goon Ray disc, not the Blu-ray, but this is actually 8K, I believe. No, 61K. But great movie by Cockbuster Video, directed by Brett Ratner. Everybody loves Brett Ratner over here. Case is a movie buff, but I didn't know he starred in this fucking movie. Him, his forever daddy, Kim Fowley, R. Kelly's in this shit, Kevin Spacey, Bill Cosby, the usual suspects, all under 5'7". And there he is. I knew I saw that hat somewhere. There is Case, of course, Scotty Too Froggy, the usual suspects, Kim Fowley, of course, R. Kelly, Kevin Spacey, and of course, Bill Cosby. I mean, this movie is fucking great, man. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Go to your local Cockbuster Video and rent this shit. Cockbuster on Goon Ray disc now. The usual suspects. So make sure you guys go check that out. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. 1 year ago today, I just want to mention this. 1 year ago today, somebody gave it a year. Somebody gave us a year and they shared this with us. They hated me. They hated us. They didn't understand us, but they gave us a year. And this is what they posted 1 year ago. I do not support Sir Morbid in any way, shape, or form. I only super chatted him a $2 so he could see my comment, to tell him to go over to Dreamers Live on TikTok, so on and so forth. This person didn't like us. This person didn't like me. They didn't get it, but they gave it a year, and now they're here to stay. So that's all we ask is you give it a year, and this person gave it a year, and they're back with us. It truly is special. This was on the subreddit, and this is why they're turning on you. What's her name? Autumn. Tara, this is why they're turning on you. I'm going to explain to you. I know you say that you don't care about the Reddit over there and what they have to say, but in fact you should, because they're the same people. They are the same. They're the same people that you hang out with on those panels on TikTok, making you feel special right now because they're asking you questions that you have no answers to, that you're making up. You're a liar. And you've been busted, and you will be busted over and over again with actual receipts. But it's not time. Maybe it's not time now. The receipts are readily available, but, we play chess over here. We don't play checkers or some shitty Chinese checkers. No, we play chess. So we're going to allow you to go ahead and continue, and we're going to use your words against you later on. And then, bam, we're going to drop them receipts. Receipts that are undeniable. We've shown some receipts here. But those anti-Gypsy people, they don't care about receipts. But in fact, we can provide that. But I want to tell you, I want to read a couple comments about you over there on the Reddit as of now, because I think you'll find it very, very nice. But before I do that, maybe we could play some of your videos recently, because I find it interesting. Well, I don't. It was predictable that you were going to go up on different people's panels and you're going to milk this shit like you're doing now, lying. And again, I could prove you wrong, or I could prove that you're lying. And the one big lie is going to prove all your other lies, debunk all your other lies very, very quickly. It's almost like stealing candy from a baby at this point, but hey, this is what we do. In fact, we took over the truth train, and now we are the truth train. That is our trademark now. We are the truth train with the grift on the side, the true grift train. That's what we are. And we're going to provide all that. But before we get into this right here, let's see how everybody's doing. I see everybody in here. Hey, good to see you guys. All right. Let's get into it. Some of the comments coming in here for you is this. Even though, someone says, even though I don't like this girl, they don't even like you already. They don't like you. In fact, they call you out and say things like this, that you're taking crazy pills. Crazy pills. These are the people on your side. Even Key was on her own, or Keisha's panel, which we might have access to now, stating how dumb you are, in fact. He doesn't believe you because you're not getting in line. You better get in line there, Autumn, Tara. You better get your ass whooped in line, in fact, because even if you stray just, they're giving you a little bit of leeway right now, but when you stray just a little bit, oh, they're going to whoop your ass right back in line because they're doing it already over there on that subreddit. They're eating you up. Here's another quote. I just think there's something off with her. Referring to you, Autumn, Tara. Something's off with you. These are the people that you think are supporting you. But we've seen this. We've seen the playbook. We have seen it over the last 2.5 years. We know how the story ends all the time. All the time. But they're already saying there's something off about you. They're wondering, it says, look, I don't care about her doing this for money, but I wonder what her intentions are with doing this. Why is she doing this? Is she just playing or trying to play to the snarker side? Hey, at least they're being kind of honest now, these anti-Gypsyers, that it is a snarker side. There's no truth anymore. They threw truth away when they threw out into the weeds. Now it's the snarker side. So what are you doing, Tara, is what they're asking. Are you just trying to play the snarker side? You're damn right. They want your money, snarkers, and you're going to give it to her. You're going to give her all the money you can before July 4th. Because by July 4th, this is going to be something no one's going to ever think about again. So make your money now, Autumn. And it's not even going to be that much money. But to you, it might be worth it because you may need a fix. I know how these things operate. Hell, ask Boobra Ann what a fix feels like. Remember Boobra Ann? The one that, the person that thinks Case is a loser and pathetic. And the comedy sucks. Yeah, that Boobra Ann. Check this out. They say this, is Autumn, Tara, just trying to play to the snarker side. And if Gypsy lets her off and they become friends, will she become crawling back to Gypsy and kissing her ass, basically? Oh, they're already predicting it. They know how this story ends too. What else? Somebody calls you out. Someone says this and they get a lot of upvotes. She, Autumn Tara, wrote to Ken in a text message before it all really went south that, quote, Autumn said this, we could make this way more lucrative if we wanted to, Ken. Oh, and I have the receipts for that. Yep. So this person continues, I don't think Autumn is coming from this in a place of morality and ethics. They're already questioning you. They don't like you. But we already knew this. We knew it. It was so obvious. That's what they're saying about you. What else are they saying about you, Tara? It just goes on and on. Someone says this, oh boy, Raina raised some con artists, including you, Autumn. Because they're saying, oh my God. And this person is actually using Dee Dee's profile picture. And she's calling you a con artist. And she said, Raina raised a bunch of con artists. What does this chick do for work? Is what this person asks. Please do not tell me she's unemployed like the rest of them. Trust me, if she was employed, she wouldn't be on the internet right now. Basically wanting money. Basically telling Ken, hey, how do we make this lucrative? And we could totally make money. Come on, Ken, play off me. Everybody else is. I've seen the text. I've read the text. Ken read the text. I have the text. The motive behind it is clear. Someone calls her a junkie. She said Gypsy referred to her as a junkie, and I think Gypsy might be right. Autumn posted these texts between her and Ken. It didn't make her look any better. Uh-oh. Oops. They are turning on you. It's predictable. You know why? Because that anti-Gypsy community, they don't agree on anything, ever. They're so dysfunctional, like I said. They're hypocrites. They're just using you now because they think you know anything. You don't know anything. In fact, you're not even close to Ken. Ken doesn't even talk to you from what I hear. Barely has a relationship with you. You don't have a relationship with your entire family, including your mom. You're making this stuff up. You're the black sheep of the family, and because of your past troubles and current ones, I guess. So you should probably stop lying before you're going to be made a fool out of when the actual receipts drop. And that's going to be on our time. Because we play chess. We just want you to continue to make moves and back yourself into the corner. And we could tell by your voice already that it's bothering you. And it's going to continue to bother you. The people that you should be more worried about are the people sending you death threats. Because clearly, even in the subreddit, they don't like you at all. And it's only going to get worse as time goes on. That's why I only give you to July 4th. And this is all going to blow over, and you're just going to be not even a memory in their mind. Because when they find out you're a bullshit the entire time, they're going to rip you apart. You think crime scene photos being sent to you right now is something heinous? No, wait until you get a load of them. They'll call CPS on you. Yeah, they will. These are these type of people. So enjoy that, but don't complain when we told you here and warned you about that. I'm just saying. But hey, they're doing Ken a favor because Ken doesn't have to pay for her anymore. You're saving Ken money. You're saving Ken and Gypsy money because they don't have to pay for her stuff anymore. You guys are responsible to pay for it. But it's not going to last long. Again, I give it maybe July 4th, and I don't even think it's going to last that long. These people continue and say this about you, Autumn. Your people now. The people on your side. Let's see here. She just got out of an abusive relationship. They already know your personal shit. And she's fallen on hard times, she claims. Unable to feed her kids. What mother can't feed their kids? Is this person's asking. She actually said she fully supports Ken and Gypsy. And worded the first few videos she made in a specific way to speak on the topic. without saying anything bad about Ken or Gypsy. They don't like that. You better fall in line. Fall in line and tell them what they want to hear. This is your life on the internet moving forward. You thought you were going to be free and that you can say whatever you want. Nah. That's not how it works in the Gypverse. They're being a little bit lenient now. Just a few of them, just to keep you on the panel so you don't get a little pissed off at them right now, because they think they're actually getting tea from you. But what they don't realize is everything you're saying, you're making up. You didn't even meet Gypsy Rose. I know that for a 100,000% fact. You lied. She said that she met Gypsy. You never met Gypsy Rose. You didn't meet Aurora. You're a liar. In fact, I don't even know the last time you met Ken or was with Ken. You're lying. And I could confidently say that none of your interactions with Raina, as you put it, your mom, has happened. But I'm not dropping the receipts now. We're going to wait. We're going to sit on it because we want you to continue to open your mouth and get flustered as you have been. And don't tell us we didn't warn you. We did warn you with peace and love. We did. Let's see here. I'm going to continue to read what your people think of you at this very moment. Raina. Someone says this. Raina definitely raised a bunch of opportunists. They think you're an opportunist. You should go to the subreddit and check out all your posts and read the comments. This is what your side thinks of you. And in fact, people agree because they're upvoting those comments, saying you're an opportunist, saying that you're a con artist. That's your people. That's your people. See, it might hurt with what I'm saying right now. It may hurt you. It probably does, because I think you admitted that when I read the other, in the other live stream, I read some of the comments from your side. I think it hurt you to the point you wanted to just ignore it, but it just got started and it's just going to get worse. And they're going to become obsessed with you and your lies. And they're going to have a field day, and it's already happening. It's already happening. In fact, somebody says this, loser, calling you a loser. This loser didn't do herself any favors showing those texts between her and Ken on your TikTok. Oh, that's got to hurt too. That's got quite a few up votes. In fact, 59 up votes. 59 people agreed. Those are your people in the GRB snark. I could continue on and on. There's so much more. They're stating that you taking a knife to your ex-husband's throat is unhinged and psycho behavior. I got my thoughts on that, but we could go over the video together where she explains this, because Gypsy outed her in a text message between each other where she said, look, Gypsy, I've done crazy shit too. And then people took it as, well, you know, she's just protecting her sister who's 14 years old, where her ex-husband was texting her or something like that to smoke weed. But guess what happened? People are like, well, she's just protecting her younger daughter, minor. But here's the problem. She still stayed with the ex-husband, made love to the ex-husband. So who's the hypocrite? Who's really protecting who? I guess it was done out of jealousy. That's the only thing you could safely assume. I mean, if you found your significant other, husband, wife, talking to your sibling who's a minor at 14 years of age, wouldn't you want to get away from that person? Why would you stay with that person? Why would you stay with them and have another child maybe? Yeah, a lot of things there. Drugs. What? I want to know. Don't you? It says a lot about her. So oops, right? Oops. They don't, that side doesn't like to actually push back and ask questions like that, but we will, because it's a little bit concerning, right? They want to make a point a different way. But here they are already, your side questioning why you took a knife to your ex-husband's throat, calling you unhinged and psycho, that it's psycho behavior. Saying it's unacceptable and antisocial behavior. Questioning whether it was your last resort or were you being murdered at the time and it was self-defense. They're questioning you and saying, is she really an abuse survivor? I doubt it. A lot of upvotes there, 23 upvotes from your community. Let me see here. Cirky Bid says, please continue. Hold on one second here. This is your favorite month, ain't it? Queer Bid. Sir Queer Bid or something? $2. Are you trying to troll? I don't know what you're doing. Please continue on D's Balls Queer Bid. Well, thank you. Hey, King J has been a member. A new member right there. OG Dots has gifted a membership. Marlboro Memories, welcome. Looks like you became a member. Sparky 380 became a member, and yeah, so OG actually, Dots actually gifted a membership. Damn, I really wish that Dreamer would get a membership. I really do. Are they still live over there? I have to do an alt account, man, so we could just tune in, fuckers. So we can make funny together live. What are some other things? Dude, I could go on and on with all these comments. Ripping you to shreds already. Autumn. They're already turning on you. And it's only been 5 days. It's only been 5 days, folks. 5 days. 5 days. And again, we're going to give you to the 4th of July. And I think it's not going to even be later than that. You're just going to be a nobody like us at that point. But collect as much money as you possibly can, Autumn, right now from these folks. I don't think it's the best decision, because if Ken was putting money out to you, which he was, and helping you with the other brothers and sisters, now you don't have that. Was your habit too strong? I don't know. You're going to have to answer that question. Other things they've been saying about you. And then I'm going to go into some of the videos that you've just made recently, because you keep on bringing it and you're trying to spin it as now you don't have a choice but to listen to them. You don't have a voice. Remember, you said, oh, in 2024, I just want my voice back. I just want to be heard. You're not going to be heard anymore. You're going to have to say everything that they want you to say. Sure, right now it's the honeymoon phase, but it's going to change very quickly when you keep on saying you think that Gypsy, well, you know that Gypsy was abused by Dee. You've been saying that. That's not going to go over well in a couple weeks if you keep spewing that shit. So you better say that she was abused by Dee at that point. You're not going to have a voice, but that might be okay with you just to get the grift a little bit longer, or keep it a little bit longer. Somebody says this girl has never met Gypsy, and says she should keep this between herself and Ken. Very bizarre. There's another person there calling you out. The people on your side, by the way. Oh, here it is. This is your picture right here. Check this out, Autumn. So you see this picture, or this right here of your eyes? This is what they say about you and your looks, because this is what these people do, the anti-Gypsy people. They're the ones that are jealous of other women's looks, because they will go ahead and rip you to shreds. So here it is. This is what they say about you, your side, your team. I've never seen so many people with wonky eyeballs in my life. 29 upvotes. Someone laughs at that. LMAO. I was thinking the exact same thing when watching this video. Laughing out loud. Another person says, I'm dead. I trash talk everyone in Gyp's orbit, but I never comment on physical appearance, not even the murderer's condition appearance. Nothing someone can't control ever until watching this video. Sorry, but today I hit my limit. This is your people. 18 upvotes there. A lot of people making fun of your looks again. And this was just today. Some of it an hour ago. Some of it 24 minutes ago, that comment. Some 58 minutes ago. These people are trashing you. Of course, there are some that are saying, nice, whatever, you know. But this is what your people that you're trying to impress or whatnot, because whatever reason, and we know, are saying about you. That's got to make you feel stupid though, right? It has to. But again, we run across people all the time in this Gypverse that lack self-awareness and don't care. The grift is harder, or the grift is more important than their self-dignity and shit like that. But yeah. But that's what they think about you. And there's more I could read. Again, people talking about how you're using filters and they caught you in a unflattering position and they saw your stomach and how big it was. And that's why you're using filters, because I guess your sweater came up and they saw this big blob or something, is how they explain it. And then they say, you look like Joker. You have the face of Joker from Batman. So those are what the people that are on your side thinks of you. So I'm reading that to you because you won't read it to yourself, but that's the truth. But you will ignore it, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm just here to point out that you're a liar, and there's proof. There's proof already. Damning proof, actually. But we've showed you her motive. Someone actually posted in the subreddit, there goes Autumn again, panel hopping. Feeding into the narrative of Gypsy being abused by Datey. She's admitting at least to the micro deletion, but hell, we all knew that. They're basically saying you're useless to them. But that's how these people operate. So let's go ahead and check out some of this video over here on this side, because we went over pretty much everything there. You know, and that whole blanket video, well, Ryan had something to say about that. In fact, let's listen to Ryan, because this is kind of funny. Because they all made, you know, they spin it like it's such a big deal. Anything in the Gypverse, they make it to seem like it's such a big deal, you know. But here's Ryan. They love pointing out Ryan as a receipt, you know, because Ryan actually is a truth teller, right? A little sarcastic there. But they like to point out, oh, look, Ryan said it back in October about the headboard, so it must be true. That's their receipt, right? That's their receipt. Well, I want to use Ryan as a receipt right now. All right, Ryan, tell us what you think about that blanket.
Hey, guys, it's me, Ryan. And yes, I've seen the video, this one. I've seen it. And I have my thoughts on it. So here we go. All right. I hate seeing my ex-wife like that in so much pain, but I also have to remember that's the life she chose. She left the comfort, her comfort, which was me, that made her feel safe, secure, and loved for that. That's the life she chose. Okay. So I'm kind of laughing at all these people who's been telling me how happy she's been for years. Oh, she's so happy. That video looks like she is in total bliss. And another thing, Gypsy, think about this. There's only one person in the world who could have released that video. I know you're saying you're going to blame the person who released it. Hold on, let me rephrase. You're going to blame the person who actually released it, but there's only one person that received that video and then could have given it to others. So blame Kenny Boy for it because that's the truth. All right. I have other things like that I've never released because I'm not trying to hurt your image or destroy you in any way. So you think about that. All right. Put the blame where it belongs. All right. I will say all these other people who are being like, we need to protect. Oh my God, look out. Call the authorities, blah, 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 blah. Give me a break. What are we protecting? Blankets? Is Michael Jackson's son Blanket in trouble? Gypsy's on the loose. Watch out. Blanket. Go get put up. Look, there's the blanket she made me. It's still intact. Don't worry about it. Oh my God. Like, what am I going to do? Call the police over and be like, protect my blanket at all costs. I mean, blankets do save lives like John C. Reilly and Dewey Cox. All these blankets have saved my life. So what are we protecting each other from? I mean, come on. Like, you're okay. And another thing, Gypsy, you look great. Always have. Always will, in my opinion.
Thanks.
But put the blame where it goes and quit worrying about this. Nothing to it. But watch out, blankets. Y'all are in trouble. Watch out. Later.
Oh, there's your receipt right there, guys. They like to use Ryan as receipts. Well, we just use Ryan as a receipt there. They're not going to like it, but hey. But there's that. Hey, I wanted to... Oh, dude, I got to show you this, too. I got to show you guys this again because I just find this hilarious. Boobra Ann. Boobra Ann, the lady that thinks Case is a joke, that he's not funny. His comedy sucks. He's an idiot, a loser. Here she is, and I've showed this before, but it's too funny.
Podcast with you like she's supposed to. The only screenshots and DMs you've ever seen have never come from me. Think about that. Sit on this and spin, bitch. Because what I say privately to somebody ain't none of your fucking business. Oh, and Michigan has very strict laws about that. If I wanted to, I could actually do something legally about that. But you, on a Freedom of Information Act request, bitch, no, you can't. Suck that dick.
Oh, yeah, dude, I got to do that in slow-mo, though. That shit is fucking amazing. Look that dick. Hold on.
But you, on a Freedom... Bitch, no, you can't. Suck that dick.
Oh, dude, I got to blow this one up. Hold on one second. Give me a moment here. Hold on. This is too good, man. Hold on here. Yeah, we'll have to do an expose on her. For sure. It won't be interesting at all, but it's kind of funny, though. Here it is. Suck that. This is embarrassing, dude. How could you not be embarrassed by this? No wonder she doesn't have her. Is Dreamer here? No wonder she doesn't have her.
Bitch, no, you can't. Suck that dick.
Oh, let's give it up for Boobra and Boobra. Suck that. Suck that dick. Man, that's embarrassing, dude. Wow. They just embarrass themselves. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not a part of them anymore, dude. I'm out. Suck that dick. YouTube's like, what the fuck is that, dude? What's that noise? That will be one of my favorite videos for sure, man. I'll tell you. Oh, look at this loser. This is his challenge to me video. Oh, God, this guy's such a loser, man. Holy shit. Case, the challenge me video. Look, hold on one second. Okay, we're gonna do slow speed on this because this is just too funny. Oh, it's so embarrassing, people. Oh my God. Look, he went to a park. He went to his local park over here to get away from his wife because he doesn't want his wife to know anything, you know, about the internet activities. But here he is at the park with this sweaty ass, sweat stained, fucking disgusting hat over here. The guy takes Ozempic because he was 220 pounds. Dreamer's in here. You're in here at the wrong time when I was doing that. That is my thing. That is my impression of pop rocks at 50, 60. Look, I'm 61 and stupid. Anyhow, here it is right here. Him running away from his wife and gonna go ahead and quickly make this challenge. Look at him right here. Just look at him. He's a tough guy. Look at him. I'm a tough guy, bro. Look at my eyebrows. I'm the Rock. Oh, look at him, man. He's got a lot to say, bro. Hey, hold on one second. Let me do a voiceover for him. Okay.
Hey, my name is Case. I just want to put this challenge out to Jimmer. Jimmer, man. Look at me. I'm hot. All the women that have granddaughters love me on the internet. Okay, I hate bullies. Look, I don't have that much time because my wife wants me to come back home. But I'm here in the park, and I just wanted to challenge you. Will you show yourself?
Dumbass. Who the fuck makes a challenge video? Hey, come on camera, bro. You know who does that? Somebody who admits that they're into cardboard boxes, cutouts of Barbie dolls, and ejacks to them, or, you know, jacks off to them. Yeah, that's the type of person we're talking about. Why is this thing not minimizing? What the hell? Oh, Lord. I can't even get that shit to minimize. I will somehow, some way. God damn it. There. Oh, dude. Got stuck there. Anyhow, how you guys doing? Hey, let's open up the fucking phone lines, baby. I don't know if people are going to call in, though. But hell, we'll do it anyhow because we're fun like that. And you want to talk about Ken's sister or this whole situation of how it's going to go down? What are you going to predict? You're going to predict, of course, that, it's not going to even last till July 4th, you know? So it's just not going to do that. All right. So there's the phone number there. If you want to call in, you can. Hopefully not like those other calls, you know, that we've been getting, because that's kind of played out already. You know what I'm saying? There's the StreamYard panel if you want to come up. Let me close out the poll here. You know, I could actually show those videos. I don't have them here. Oh, I do. Hey, Gypverse Vault had that video up of Quiche and her panel talking shit about what's her face? Ken's sister. Yeah, I see it right here. Ken's sister. Let me see if that's the only one. Dude, this Key chick, do you live on the internet, on TikTok? This chick goes live every fucking hour or something like that for an hour and a half, 2-3 hours, sometimes 5 hours, 8 hours. Man, these people, they're crazy, dude. Christy. Hey, you know your camera's on it. I don't know if you want your camera to be on. I'm not going to show it on the screen, though. If you want to turn it off, you can. I'll add you, though. Christy, is this you? You're not on the screen, by the way. Can you hear me? Not Christy Blanchard, but... Hello? Hello? Are you there? I don't know if this person's there or not. Let me see. Edit mic settings here. Hello, are you there? Hello? Hello? Hello. Nope. Nope. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. Somebody came backstage and, their mic isn't working. Maybe not. Who knows? I'll try again. Hi. Is this Christy? Christy Blanchard? It's not Christy Blanchard. Let me see. Let's try again. Hello. Oh, they're gone. Damn. So yes, okay. No. Let me see. I don't know the timestamps of her talking shit. I think it's throughout the entire video clip maybe, but it is 2 hours long. But these people don't have lives, man. They're on the phone constantly. Or not on the phone. They're on TikTok lives constantly. You see the same people going up every fucking hour or something. That's why Gypverse Replay Vaults is so busy. They are so busy, man. I feel bad for them. They have to record all this shit. Like, seriously. Let's see. Maybe we could play that while we wait. If I do the open tab here. Oh, you know what? Since we're here, let's do this. Let's listen to the latest of Shorty and Kin's Autumn Lady. We go over here and then we play the latest, and this is the latest.
Okay, so wait, let me get this straight. Y'all are sitting, having a conversation amongst each other, laughing about being violent partners towards your significant other, running them over, throwing things at them, actually trying to normalize these behaviors with a psychopath who has a conviction for unaliving her own mother. And doing all this because it's somehow supposed to be defending her against my quote-unquote lie.
See, right now, Autumn is all calm, but whenever you push back just even a little, you ask a question, she turns into a monster and starts yelling and over-talking. Trust me, I've been there. Hello, how are you doing? Good.
Hey, I got some questions, some life questions I've really been trying to figure out. And I thought maybe you could help me out on it.
Sure.
Possibly.
We can help
Okay. So, you want me to give you my top 5?
Your what?
Okay.
Oh, wait, this is Charlie, not so Charlie. Dude, don't make it so obvious. I know it's you, Charlie.
This phone call. What the heck?
What?
I thought this was anonymous.
No, I could tell by your voice. The fuck, man?
Oh, thanks.
Everybody knows it's you.
Okay, so the first one is, if I punch myself and it hurts, does that mean that I'm strong or I'm weak?
What? If you punch yourself and it hurts?
Yeah.
Does
that mean I'm really strong or I'm weak?
What does that have to do with anything? But if you punch yourself and it hurts, are you strong or weak?
Yeah.
Well, it depends how hard you punched yourself. I don't know.
I don't know.
What kind of question is that?
Let's see. Another one I want to know. Okay. Is it gay for a man to wear a shirt to bed but nothing on the bottom?
Shirt to bed and nothing on the bottom. Not even underwear, huh?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is pretty gay. Why?
Okay.
Does your husband do that?
No, not him. But someone else I know does, and I'm on something. So they do one more other thing that I want to ask you about to see if I can confirm it or not. If they come out of the swimming pool with their swimming trunks, but they put the towel on like us women at the top, fold it like at the top instead of at the hip, does that mean he's definitely gay? I kind of think so.
That means he's a loser like case studies. Yeah. I mean.
Speaking of case studies, if you're bald, what color hair do they put on your driver's license?
If you're bald?
Yeah, what color do you think they put on your driver's license?
Who, the DMV? What is this?
Yeah.
What are you smoking, girl?
A cigarette?
Oh, okay. Red hair.
Okay. Red hair. Okay. And then, okay. One last one. Okay. So how about, Okay, if you try to fail and succeed, like if you try to fail tests, perhaps, right? You try to fail and you succeeded at failing. So what did you do? Did you fail or did you succeed?
Let's say that again.
So, like, if you're trying to fail a test and you actually fail it, you succeeded at failing it. So does that mean that you succeeded or you failed?
You succeeded.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'm putting that answer in right now.
All right.
One last question. I'll leave you alone.
Yes.
Why doesn't glue stick to the bottle that holds it? Like even Gorilla Glue
Stick to the bottle?
or the tube. You know, like it doesn't stick in the container, but it sticks when it comes out.
Ah. That actually is insightful. What? I don't know. Oh, it's water activated, someone says.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'll leave you alone.
All right. Thank
unless
you.
Want more.
No, that's
All
good.
right.
Next time. Save the questions for next time.
We'll
All right.
do.
Take care. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lordy. All right. Let's get back to this, I guess. Okay. That was interesting. All right. Let's go back to over here, guys. Back to over here. Oh, someone's backstage. Hold on one second. A lot of action going on here. Uh-oh. Is it the one and only?
It's Turd Ferguson here.
Turd Ferguson in the house, everybody.
Turd Ferguson in the house. Just
Turd
want to
Ferguson.
claim my accolades for my magnificent work the other day.
You did very well. Very well.
I knew the salt would come in handy one of these days.
Hey, you made the snark page, actually.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So they liked it. So you made the subreddit. Actually,
Yeah, see,
one or two
trolling
of them.
can be fun.
That was good, you know.
Trolling.
And it was
definitely,
lighthearted.
but,
And, she answered it. So you got her to answer
I
it.
can't believe she answered it, for one.
Wow.
And I hope people know who Turd Ferguson really is, because I'm like, if they don't watch Saturday Night Live, this might be confusing. But
Yeah. Rest in peace to one of the greatest, Norm Macdonald.
and
Not many
Burt
people.
Reynolds.
Burt
too,
Reynolds
but,
as well.
you
Yeah.
know.
Looks like I got a phone call. And
All right, I'll let you go.
all right. Hello.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hello.
What's going on? How you doing?
Oh, okay. I'm fine.
Cool.
I just wanted to say one thing. Case studies, you're getting the day you deserve. And that's from Penguins Have Horns. That's all.
Penguins have horns. All right, there we go. Case study. You had the day that you deserve. I hope it's a terrible day. All right, there we go. I like that. I like that. Let me see here. All right. Phone number's up top if you want to call in. Let's watch this.
I didn't have to lie. She knows I didn't lie, and y'all know I didn't lie. And that there proves it. What kind of behavior from grown women, from mothers, to sit there and laugh about domestic violence or being violent at all? Just keep
You know what? That's kind of funny because the text exchanges between her, this girl right here, Autumn, and even Gypsy, she was laughing at violence that she was doing. So, hey, you fit in with the anti-Gypsy people because of the hypocrisy. It's real.
doing it. Keep doing it. We're all loving it. Okay,
All right,
so wait.
let's move on
Let me
to
get
the
this
next.
straight.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second. Let's pick this one up. Hello, how are you? What's
Good,
going
how are you?
on? Who we talking to?
Oh, it's John Taylor.
Sean.
I guess my stream on the YouTube's a little slow because I was listening for the call. Anyways, mad props to Turd Ferguson.
Turd Ferguson. Heck yeah.
That was funny as fuck. And I actually love that name. I use it on other social media as my user handle.
Nice.
And kind of jealous that she used that. But anyways, yeah, that was awesome.
Hey, as long as Turd Ferguson gets out there, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter whose account it is.
That's my name. It's funny.
It is. Sean, right?
Anyways, yeah, John, how's it going?
Oh, John. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, John Taylor.
Hey,
Anyways,
it's interesting because we don't get a lot of men
too.
up here. So I don't know how you fell into this little rabbit hole.
Yeah, I don't know. It's more my wife mostly, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's,
That makes
it's fun
sense.
stuff. I just love your show. Is just awesome. Love it. It reminds me of Pump Up the Volume movie back in the day from the 90s.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it was
Yeah,
you who
great.
recommended that and said, hey,
That
did you
was.
watch? Oh, it was you.
Yeah, I
Okay.
emailed you. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I watched.
And are we
I
going to do
watched
that Dreamer? Are we going to do that Dreamer documentary?
the Dreamer documentary? You know what? That'd be
she's got
probably
some awesome
fascinating.
stories to tell.
There is
She
a
has
lot of
awesome stories to tell.
Yeah, we'll start
The
from
life,
the early
how
days.
she got in, how she got in, how she got out, the escape, all that stuff. I bet you there's some great stories. Be good content. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, we're working with Passion Pictures right now on that project.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hear they're quite reputable.
They
Yeah.
are. They're in London though,
Yeah.
but hey.
Yeah.
All right, John. Pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take care, bud.
Okay, bye. Hey, John, man. Hey, it's always good to have a male to speak to sometimes, all right, guys? Oh, moving right along. Let's see what this video is.
Let's talk about it, Becca. Gypsy, you shared a text where I had told you about
Becca. Could that be Becca Scoops? Because in this little blurb that she put over here on this right side, top right corner, she actually, does she tag? Yep, she tags Becca Scoops. Becca Scoops, you're late to the party. What are you going to do? They're ruining your grift. You better get in contact with her. It just goes to show. You know, Becca Scoops would be the nail in the coffin. That's what Katie Kakes had to do. She went up there and it was over. They start to turn. They truly do. But what more can you ask of a liar? We'll wait for that Becca Scoops interview because then we're going to drop the bomb and the real receipts and debunk the entire thing right after her. Yeah, that is our plan. That's how we play chess. So we'll wait for that interview. So we can make Becca Scoops look like an idiot again. 61 and stupid, 61.
when I had my ex against the kitchen wall with it to his throat, and you try to compare that to anything related to you. So we're going to give a little story time.
How about this story time? What did you do after you did that to your ex-husband? Did you leave him immediately after knowing that he was, I guess, calling or texting your minor sister or something like that, who was 14? You want to be a hero? What did you do? Did you stay with him again and have more children with him? Did you smoke out with him? Did you take drugs with him after? I wonder. Or did you leave him? Did you call the authorities? Or did you sit on it again with the fake headboard video? Remember that? The fake headboard video? that basically she ripped off from Nina. She ripped off that story from Nina. Nina came up with that story or had that story through her source, whoever that may be. But Autumn over here, Tara, big fan of Flawless Nina, like many others, right? So she was watching very carefully and she took word for word, except the fact that there was no audio. She missed that part. But she regurgitated the whole butcher knife thing. She copied and stole from Nina. Yep, that's what happened.
For one, that happened over 12 years ago. For two, big difference here is I didn't murder him. And he wasn't asleep.
By the way, the phone number's up top. I don't know if you can see it right there. Top of your screen, 949-414-6690. If someone was trying to call in. Turd Ferguson, this $2 super chat by Separated Teeth. There you go. Thank you very much. Separated Teeth. Did I miss anybody else? Separated Teeth did Turd Ferguson twice, I believe. Thank you. Dots, you're getting a lot of fans here of Turd Ferguson. That's pretty cool. Well deserved. Again, at the top, you see the call-in number, 949-414-6690. I should probably change the text on that, actually, so it pops out better. Might do yellow. Hello, how are you doing? How's it going? You're on. You are on. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hey. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't know, like, anybody picked up so quick. Morbid, right?
Yes, ma'am. Who am I talking to?
All right. Kristen.
Kristen.
Let me just say, I followed your podcast here and there, and I caught bits of it from when you were, anti-Gypsy to now. And I just wanted to ask if any of those videos had any validity. Wouldn't you want to, want to more or less like tell your friend, like, hey, warn him, like, this might not be the best relationship for him to be in, because I mean, somebody that they're gonna like slice up a blanket and possibly do that to your headboard. Don't you think that hey, this person might actually like reoffend?
You're asking me.
And I'm not
okay.
trying to be getting a big debate or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I mean, some of this shit is concerning. It's not just laughable,
So what's concerning to you? So maybe I could walk you through. So you're asking me if I should warn Ken?
Well, not even just warn Ken, but even saying like, hey, I don't know. It just seems like you're more on the pro-Gypsy side. Like, you kind of more or less like you're laughing at this girl. She seems like genuinely concerned about her brother. Genuinely concerned that, like, hey, mate, you know what? He might even thank her one day for, like, coming out and, saying, like, hey, you know what? Like, you know what? You were on my side. I didn't see it that way before. And, that's what I'm seeing, too. Like, I mean, from what I heard, like, 'cause I saw a little bit of the case. Mind you, I do work. But from what I did see that, she's generally concerned about her brother, and she has been. Like, I mean, she didn't really come out until, I mean, especially started cutting up her shit, and she started doing that to him, and, like, I mean, he doesn't seem like a happy dude in that relationship. Let's just say that. Like, he's very, like, passive aggressive with some of his comments, and even being on his thing, like, he's just very much, like, debunking rumors. I just wanted to see, like, why are you just kind of, like, blowing us off, like, being like, oh, well, she's just in this for clout. She just, you know what I mean? Like, and you're doing this for money. To really say too much about, what she's doing either,
Yeah, well, the only reason why I'm blowing this off is because I know she's lying. So when you know someone's lying, then what do you want me to do? You want me to sit back and just say,
how do you
she's
know
telling
she's
the
really
truth?
lying, though?
What was that?
But how do you even know? Like, I mean, like, what kind of inside source do you have that's actually like, okay, this girl's lying about? I mean, she's literally on a video crying her eyes out.
Well,
I mean,
here's
like,
the thing. She said she met Gypsy. She never met Gypsy. So that's a lie. So there's one lie. Okay.
Well,
so
I don't know
that.
who met who. I don't know what happened with that. I
do. So that's why I'm calling
like,
that lie out. You're asking me to give you.
But I do remember a couple things in the beginning. Like, she actually, there was an anti-Gypsy site, and she kind of, like, first she kind of like, oh my God, like, my brother. And then she's like, you know what? If my brother's happy, I'm happy. And she could have been profiting for the past, like, what, 2-3 years? And she chose not to. She just more or less, like, you know what I mean? I think she's genuine because she's coming out now with, like, hey, like, I mean, especially that video, that's
Okay, well, let me explain.
It's not just like saying an accusation.
Let me explain a couple things then. She's lying she's making a big lie saying that her mom showed her that video. I know for a fact that is a lie. Okay. And we could drop the receipts when we want, but right now we're just not doing it. But Raina,
why don't you drop the receipts? Because, like, more people would probably, like,
we want her
what,
to keep talking, because the more you talk, the more lies that come out. Then it just discredits her later when we drop the receipts. So just let her have her time. Ken wants money in his pocket.
Let me just say this. I think
you guys are saving him money.
I think Ken is going to thank her one day. He's going to be like, hey, you know what, man? You actually did have my best interest at heart. And you know what?
That's not having the best interest at heart for Ken. And let's say Gypsy aside, it's not the best at heart for Aurora. Okay. She never met her niece. Okay. She doesn't care. But I could say something about her children, but Dreamer will get mad at me. So I'm not going to say. I'm going to be very nice and out of respect for Ken, maybe. I don't know how he feels. So I'm not going to say anything, but I could. I mean, bite my tongue.
Ken, like, more or less say, hey, like, more or less, this is why my sister is full of shit. I mean, that might also give, like, people on a list either if they know, like, some of the things that, I mean, and besides the whole, like, you know, the picked apart, like, you know, text messages that people are posting, like she's doing this for clout, this and that. Because, I mean, obviously, that's still his sister. I mean, obviously, she's been, you know, a part of his life. So,
But you do agree
I mean,
that you've seen the receipts where she says, this could be a lucrative opportunity. I need money. I'm on hard times right now. Why can't I make money?
that I did see, but also I noticed that it was like that and like one other message that was like kind of plastered around like Facebook, like more or less like, okay, well, this girl's full of shit, blah, blah, blah. You know what? And it really didn't, like, I mean, I could see Autumn's side and I could kind of see a little bit of like Gypsy's.
But
like,
what's her side? Because I know you guys will believe anything, right? Your side, anti-Gypsy
it's
community.
not you guys.
Yes, it is you guys.
I could actually, no.
Yes,
no.
you guys are on the same team.
I could actually look at both sides. I could,
No, because you call
know,
me
like,
you
more or
call me
less-
pro Gypsy. On the beginning of this phone call, you
Well,
put me on a side.
well,
So I'm going to put you on their side because
well,
they love
the way
sides.
you
You
are,
love
like,
sides.
I mean, like, hell, like, they have, you start, it was all like you were making fun of these people, you're dissing them, you were even making fun of Dreamer, and now even, like, your opening video and everything, like, it's like all these videos of, like, Gypsy dancing, like, when somebody does, like, a super chat, like, it's just insane how
It's
much
fun.
you changed over the last
I
couple of years
changed.
from when you
Here's
first
the thing.
started.
The only thing that changed was I found out that your side, anti-Gypsy people, are a bunch
And
of
it's not
lunatics and
just my
crazy and
side.
obsessed and addicted. You guys need to snap out of it. Girl, you need to snap out of this. You know how long have you been following this?
I follow a lot of different
How
crime
long?
channels,
How
actually.
long have you been following the Gypsy thing?
I started following it. Patricia played Gypsy dominant, so I should. But
Wait, say that again. You were cutting out. How
throughout the
long?
couple
It's
years.
just answer. How long? A year? 2
I
years?
mean, I haven't followed it like, you know, throughout the couple years, but I mean, obviously, I followed it a little bit to, you know a little bit about what's going on.
Don't you feel like you
Like I
wasted
said,
2
Patricia
years?
Arquette was one of. And and you grew up in the 80s and 90s. You knew Patricia Arquette, like she was in True Romance or Christian Slater. You just brought up Pump Up the Volume movie before.
Great movie, yeah.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome movie, absolutely. So because Patricia Arquette played Dee in that movie, and like I said, I didn't follow a lot, but just a lot of the drama is just like, God, even you guys going at each other, like, man, it's like.
Oh, we're
I
not
don't know.
going
It's
after
like almost
anybody.
like you almost want to like scold Ollies and tell like fucking cool it with Ollies, you know?
Hey, we're not doing anything but hurting your guys' feelings, I guess.
No, you're not
We've
hurting
only
my
had 3
feelings.
weeks.
It seems like you're at Case. Case is at you. You guys are going back and forth to each other.
I haven't.
It's almost laughable at this point.
It
to
is
be honest
laughable.
with
He
you.
is laughable.
Like, I mean, cover another case or something like that. at
Oh,
this point, you know?
Wait, you guys don't have the right to say cover another case. Come on. 3 years? You guys been stuck on this
Real,
almost
like,
3 years.
I mean, you know what? I know. I follow a bunch of different cases. Come on. Now.
And I'm
I
not
don't
doing the
just follow
case.
Gypsy
I already
case.
told you. I'm not following any case. I'm following the Gypverse that we created.
The Gypverse.
Yes,
'Cause
everybody
you know
in
what?
it.
You're the one that's obsessed with Gypsy. It's not all of us.
No,
you
I'm
are.
obsessed with
you
the
know everything
Gypverse.
that's going on Reddit. You know everything, every comment that
'Cause
you're
I'm
like,
always watching.
quick to like jab comments on. It's not just us. I'm like, if anything, you're like pointing it out. Anybody that listens to your channel, you're the one telling us like, oh my God, look at these people, and then putting us in a bubble like we're like all them. No.
Yeah.
Most of us just want to enjoy like a live stream and like, all right, you know, without it being like about content creators who none of us know who the fuck they are. I mean, it's like,
That's
are you
true. I
fucking
agree
kidding
with
me?
you
Like,
there.
I mean, Becca, Case, nobody cares about her lip injections. Nobody cares about Case's dad or
Becca cares
Kim
about
Foley.
her lip
Who the
injections.
frick is Kim Foley?
Kim
But, like,
Fowley?
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
Case's
You know, I mean,
forever daddy.
You know what though? Like, I mean, besides, I kind of got sidetracked on that. But I mean, why don't you like? I mean, this Autumn girl, she does seem a little bit like concerned about her brother. I mean, when you feel bad if something did happen to Ken, I mean that.
What's gonna happen to
When you
Ken?
at least admit, when you at least agree with me that some of that shit, that your girlfriend was doing that to you, you would be a little bit alarmed.
Doing what?
Cutting up a blanket.
Why would
cutting
that
up a
alarm me?
headboard. Even the fucking
I've had worse
hairbrush
done
that
to me,
she did
trust
on
me.
national television.
I would
when she's
prefer
just
a
like, oh
blanket
my
cutting
God,
ceremony.
That's your girlfriend's hairbrush. Oh, come on, Morbid. You know, like, come on. If your girlfriend was being like that towards you, you'd be a certain way.
No, I'd be celebrating. I'd be, thank God she didn't hit me in the face, you know? That's true.
Well, you don't know what she did off camera. She might just have hit him in the freaking face.
Okay. Calm down. How would you know that? You don't know
I'm
this
just saying,
stuff.
y'all. Like,
You're
I mean, if she could stab her mom, then she could hit him with the hairbrush. I mean,
what was your name again? Kristen?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Kristen, you got to sit back a little bit and look at it outside in. I think the addiction
I look at all
is...
of them outside in. But you know what? I'm also seeing it, like, I think Ken's going to actually thank his sister one day for coming forward
I could
with
almost
this
guarantee
video.
you he's not. I think he will forgive her at some point, like he mentioned in the live that he came up with, because it is his sister, he said. They're family. Of course you're going to forgive. But you're saying, like,
well, if I'm
he's
going to
gonna
give any
thank her?
advice to
That's
Ken,
not
it's going to be this. If she's going to be that bad, like over a hairbrush and over a blanket and over, like, thinking you have memento to your ex.
Wait,
then
Kristen,
she's
have you
capable
ever
of
got
anything.
mad at your
And
ex
I
before?
really think that, like, he should get out now before it's too late.
Hey, Kristen,
Because
have you
know
ever
what?
been
He's
jealous
very
of
much-
your ex for something that he brought up about maybe someone
what?
he had a
I've
relationship
had
with?
some psycho exes, but it was mostly on their point. So I could actually, like, spot, like, a lot of this behavior. Like, yo, if any of these dudes were doing this, like, and I have it. And, like, you know, sometimes you have to, like, stop and, like, look at this shit and be like, you know what? I made the wrong decision getting involved with this person.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. At least you admit it.
So, well, I didn't admit shit. I just said, like, yo, I spotted that shit. I didn't say I did it.
You
but
never
you know
fought
what? If I'm
with
gonna give any
a
advice to
significant
Ken,
other?
if I'm going to give any advice to Ken, you know what? Ken, get the fuck out now because it's not going to get any better. And you know what? I'm telling you from experience, bud.
Well, that's nice of you. You just throw out your significant other over a hairbrush.
You know, and you know what? Over a hairbrush, I'm sure there's more than a hairbrush, and I'm sure he knows that. There's
All right.
way
Well, you would
more
know,
than a hairbrush.
clearly. Your side always knows everything, it seems. Always
Well,
gets
you know
everything
what? If
wrong.
she's going to do
But
that on camera, if she's going to, I'm sure there's a lot of shit that we haven't seen as the public. And that whole thing with normal people don't do that, Morbid. You know that. And it's not just my side. It's not, you know, and I'm looking at both sides of the spectrum. It's like, you know, she has not rehabilitated from being in prison. Like, nothing has helped her, obviously. She is very, like, she could very well reoffend.
But you
And,
guys,
that's just a fact, man.
you guys have been saying she's going to reoffend for how many years? Almost
Us
3.
guys.
What?
Us guys.
Yeah, you
I haven't
guys.
been saying shit.
Well, you just said it
I've
right
been
now.
saying
She's going
shit.
to
Don't
offend,
put me in a
reoffend.
bubble. Hey, if you could switch sides, I could switch sides too.
All right. Well, come over here then. We got room on the grift train. Are you a free thinker?
I know you do, Morbid. Oh, don't I? How much did you make on that book selling and that urn? You paid a couple bucks. Now you
I think I made about 5.2 million. On
Hey,
the
so
book
you did
signing,
pretty good.
5.2. On the earn, I think I
But
made
you were
about
like bullshit. You said you made like
7.8 million.
$6,000 a month, and that was the most you made. So now you're saying you made 5.2 million?
Yeah, so total about 15, 16 million for those 2 events.
So yeah, you
Yeah.
did. And you know what? Even the people that went to that freaking book signing, what'd you give them, like $600-700?
Fuck no. Maybe 300. I'm not going to give them all my money.
Yeah, so you got most of that shit.
Yeah, but they got free sushi.
Oh, yeah. See,
And so
how
did
nice
Ivory
you,
Rose Girls
bud.
Wild.
You're like
She got
the biggest
food
grifters
too,
of them
and her
all.
husband.
you're gonna call Autumn out?
What?
Like that's bullshit, dude. You know it. It's
No,
fucking
it's not.
bullshit.
I'm a
And they
millionaire.
got free sushi?
Yeah.
Yeah, millionaire. Well, you know what?
They got hot sake
that's
too.
Why you won't pick. That's why you won't pick another case because you're making too much off this one. So what are you gonna be
Duh.
calling out Case and Becca and them for?
Why
Like,
am I picking on them?
Yeah.
They pick on themselves daily. I'm just pointing out the fact that they're picking on themselves, making themselves look like fools.
Nah, dude. Nah. You know
Yeah.
what? You've been doing this a lot longer than No, I mean, it's not even funny at this point. Like, I mean,
It's not.
the only
It's
person
not
I
meant to
find
be
just
funny.
like hysterical is you. And like half the people are like, really, like, come on now.
I bet you're a
I mean,
wine
you would
ox
think it
puppy
being, like,
fan,
you
aren't
would
you?
think it. What do you like? You're like 45 years old. You would think that you would be
48,
better
but
than this.
45 would be your boy Case Studies. He's 45, filming himself at a
Wow.
park.
I don't know. I'd say he looks better for his age, though. But you won't show a picture yourself.
Oh yeah, have you
so.
seen the ball sacks under his eyes? Does your husband have that? Does he have ball sacks under his eyes?
You know what? I wasn't. You know what? Fuck that guy, man.
Oh
I
man,
wouldn't. You know what? I wouldn't marry any. Like what? They all end up being like dudes like you and shit
why?
like
You're
that.
such a catch. I can't imagine that no one would want to marry you.
You know, you know me for mad. I'm just trying to be funny now. Aha.
I feel bad for your
How
landlord.
about you and Dreamer though, huh?
What about me and Dreamer? We have a great friendship.
You know what?
Are
I'm
you
sure you want a
jealous?
slider more than a wrench. Because
You want a wrench?
you know what? You don't seem like much of more of it. Come on now.
I like you,
Do you have
Kristen.
any girls out there in California?
No, there are no girls in California. They're all dudes that are dressed like girls.
They're in California.
That's
They're
Hollywood,
dirty
baby.
girls. Oh, you got me there, buddy. Oh.
All right, Kristen, relax. Hey, I just want you to snap out of it, Kristen. Okay? The addiction is too
Not better
strong.
what? I file a bunch of different cases.
Oh, are you
For this,
JFK?
Like, you know what though?
Annie?
Autumn coming forward. I mean, come on, that was kind of brave on her part because she knows her family.
Brave
like,
about
kinda
what?
going
Okay,
her
so
after all
is this JFK Annie? I've seen a
that.
picture of
JFK
you.
Annie?
Are you JFK Annie?
No,
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
no, it's just like Annie Scoops or Sugar Woo or whatever that joke. Another joke that most of us can't follow because I guess maybe those of us that missed a couple of your live streams here and there missed like whatever joke that was.
Oh,
But-
well, Annie Scoops and Sugar Woo is basically Becca Scoops pretending to be someone else and, talking bad about other creators, etc. You probably don't care though, right?
I don't know what you guys used to be like cool with each other at one point, weren't you?
Yeah, we were best friends until she
Come
stole
on,
all the
maybe not
millions.
best friends, but you converse with one another. You gave each other material. This was when you were on the anti side, the one that you're busting
Well, we're
me
still
about.
giving each other material, actually. We're texting as we
Oh.
speak right now, as you speak. She's making fun of you.
Oh,
She says hi.
call her up.
You want me to
I'd
call
love to
her
say hi
or
to-
Mitch?
Yeah, call her up while I'm on. Come on.
All right, hold on one second, okay?
Sure, Sugar Blue.
All right, hold on. I'll patch you through.
Get Ken and Gypsy on while we're at it too. I'd love to tell Ken
Hello?
personally that he's making a grave mistake.
Hello, this is Becca.
Yeah. Well,
Hi, is this Kristen?
yeah, this is such bullshit.
Excuse me? Hello?
Marvin, I don't even know why you think you're funny at this point. Half of this stuff is dumb as fuck. Come on now.
Hey, Morbid.
I thought you were better than this, actually.
Kristen, let me tell you something, okay? Are you outside?
Sure.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I am in my room watching a horror movie right now.
A horror movie. What kind of horror movie? I love horror.
Do ya?
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
Ooh, that's a good one. I like Jeepers Creepers, but that's not my favorite though. Ooh, but it's up there. I like that. I like the first Jeepers Creepers. The Descent is pretty good.
Devil's Rejects, Return of the Living Dead. I actually met
Return of the Living Dead
people-
is a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I watched that as a kid, and that was one of my favorites too, actually.
Number 2 is not that good, but I still like it. But the original Return of the Living Dead, you can't beat. Night of the Living Dead, the remake, the 1990 remake.
George Romero,
Tom,
yeah, Savini. Tom
Savini,
yeah.
yes. Tom Savini directed that one. That one is good.
That was a good one. He did well. He's the one that did the special effects for Dawn of the Dead and all those movies and stuff. Too.
Yeah.
He's actually
He's
the
always been
special
on David
effects guy for
Letterman.
George
Yeah.
Romero.
Yeah. I know. See?
I didn't know you knew that. I just
I'm a huge
actually
horror
where I
fan.
live in PA, they do a Monroeville zombie walk every year at the Monroeville Mall where they film Dawn of the Dead, and I met a couple of them there too. It was actually pretty cool. But
See, you should be watching horror films, not gypsy snark shit.
I kind of do one or the other. It's kind of like watch, kind of catch up on true crime, horror films.
Watch the
And that's
Barbarians.
kind of why I
Good.
have also a broad mind of even heck, I even Lindbergh disaster, even even ones from the '60s, Sharon Tate murder with the Mansons. I could tell you all about that. Like,
I'm sure you could.
But Gypsy Rose, I mean, just the fact that she got 8.5 years, that's, come on now. But I think you even brought this up before. That was more of a justice system kind of thing. And
Well, it is.
not
I mean,
so much as.
you can't blame Gypsy for getting 8.5 years, right?
But do you agree, though? Like, she should absolutely still be in prison, like, in any other normal circumstance? Like
yeah,
she
I mean,
would've
I
been?
told Ken that when he was on live. I said, hey, she should be in prison for life, but that's not how the prosecutors saw it. Prosecutors, they decided to go with a plea deal only to make sure that Nicholas Godejohn was going to be in prison for the rest of his life. And so there it is. What else can he do? Are you gonna, obsess over it now for the rest of your life? You know how many
Nobody's
children
obsessing
are
over
missing out
anything.
on
I
spending
follow a
time with their
bunch of
moms
shit.
at
But you
this
know
point?
what? Let's just say her cutting up a blanket and doing this other shit. It's only a matter of time before.
You know
she
how silly
reoffends.
that sounds, cutting up a blanket. Come on.
Oh, come on. What was she saying? Fuck you, lies, manipulation.
Yeah, I've never
you know
seen
how
anybody do a
ridiculous she
public
sounded?
freak out
And
saying
anybody
"fuck
that
you."
doesn't take that
Lies,
seriously,
manipulation.
you know what? I wouldn't doubt it. Like,
You guys are looking
Ken's
at
gonna
it with
get hurt at
blinders
some
on
point.
again,
I'm gonna.
like you always
Do
do.
you want to make a $10 bet with me right now, Morbid?
Yes. What's the bet?
$10. All right. If she doesn't freaking brutally hurt him, he's at least gonna get assaulted in this relationship before he comes to his senses.
If Key doesn't brutally hurt Ken, Key.
If she doesn't I think she's either gonna reoffend by either possibly killing him, or at least she's gonna beat the shit out of him or hurt him somehow. Absolutely.
All right, I'll take those odds. What's the time frame? So I could collect my $10. And we're talking USD, right?
Well,
Not
you're
Canadian.
a millionaire though.
What?
You're a millionaire though, right?
Yeah, but $10 is $10. Let's be honest.
Well, anyway, all right. Well, how about within the next year and a half? I'll give her
A
18
year and
months.
a half. Whoa, Jesus.
Yeah.
You want me to wait a year and a half for $10?
A blanket. Can you imagine what she's going to be doing within the next year from now?
I'm gonna add interest to that son bitch. All right, I gotta go though. Call in next time,
you
Kristen.
know what, though?
You got
If
another
hey,
call.
You know, if she does though.
All right, I got another call. Hello. We had Kristen. Now we have someone else. Hello. Anybody home? Oh, damn it, Kristen, call back. You guys having a good time? I hope so. How long do we have? Not too long. Let me see here. Okay, we'll be done within 30 minutes here. Was that really JFK Annie, or was that somebody else? I don't even know this JFK Annie, but...
Awesome. Gypsy, you never gave me $1, nor have I ever asked you for one, so please. My brother has helped
Yeah, Ken gave you the money, so it came from both of them.
me, and I've always paid him back, except for when he tells me not to pay him back.
Which is probably most of the time here. It's true.
So you can keep up your lies, and I will keep debunking them. You are only going to make yourself...
Oh, we're going to debunk your lies, and we're doing it now. But we haven't even started on your biggest lie. Your biggest lie. Oh, we got to take her. God, I hope it's not Kristen. Hello. How are you?
No, it's not.
It's not Kristen. What's going on? It's a man.
What the heck?
Are you okay, buddy? I think he was actually trying to call in for his Grubhub order, I guess. Customer service. Grubhub customer service.
Look stupid and more stupid because I'm not going to let down. So keep going. Please keep going.
Please keep the grift going. Oh boy. Hello. How are you?
Hey, Barbara. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you doing? What's your name?
I'm Case, remember?
Oh no,
I just
not
love
this
how
again.
you call me out on all my bullshit
All right.
and my bullying, especially towards everybody, even females and my frogs. And I just wanted to say thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye for now. There goes Case. All right. Keep going.
It only proves I'm right. Awesome. Gypsy, you never gave me $1. Nor
These videos are not going to age well. I'll tell you that. I think we've seen all of it here. Yeah, it's just not going to age well. But hey, at least she's getting followers. She was down in the couple thousand followers. Now she's got 10,000. 10,000. Good for you. You know, I'm sure Ken is really happy because he doesn't have to pay for you anymore. He's got other suckers to pay for you. So he's winning. Ken is winning. Gypsy is winning.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I don't think so. Winner, winner, sheen dinner.
And these guys complain. They're like, hey, you know, we don't want Gypsy and Ken to make money. Well, you guys are doing a great job in providing more money for them. They don't have to flip the bill anymore for the sisters. So that handles that right there. Good job. These people, these anti-Gypsy people are just smooth-brained, aren't they? They just know everything, man. They are operating on a level that no one could understand. Constantly stacking loss after loss after loss. It's pretty great. Anyhow, I think we're done. There's other things here. I had some other receipts here, but I'm going to save them because, you know, we just need her to continue. And there will be a certain time to drop those receipts. Receipts that the other side probably doesn't give two shits about. But hey, we do that for our own. In fact, we're the elite. Don't get it twisted here. We are the elite. And I'll explain that. We're the elite 1%ers. Hello? I think you called again. But
don't you have caller ID?
What?
Don't you have caller ID?
Yeah. So do you want me to say your number? 414. Should we continue? What's 414 area code? 414 area code. Wisconsin. Who the fuck lives in Wisconsin? All right, there we go. Anyhow, we're the elite, guys. What does it mean? Oh yeah, Dots, you live in Milwaukee, right? Or you live in Wisconsin, I think, from what I remember. Guys, never forget, we are the elite. We're the elite 1%ers. They always say, well, you don't have enough views and this and that and that. Oh yeah, because we're the free thinkers. Free thinkers are a class of its own. That's why we are elite. Sure, we're going to recruit some people along the way. The smart ones, the ones that are free thinkers just like us. And we just go because we are the elite, okay? So never forget that. 1%ers, hell yeah. You want to be that 1%. You don't want to be a dope and a douche like those people are on that anti-Gypsy side. No. You want to be the elite and be proud of it. Be proud of that. Anyhow, I think we're done here. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and we always have fun when we get together. Probably be back in a couple days here or so. Might be doing a live stream over on TikTok at some point because I want to try to fit in once a week over there. Maybe do a panel over there because it looks like you could get a panel easier over there on TikTok than you can here on the YouTubes. But hey, we're the boogeymen. We're the elite 1%. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Anyhow, this live stream right here is in the refrigerator. The door's closed, the lights are out, the eggs are cold, and the butter's getting hard and the jello's jiggling. And let me tell you something. If you don't understand the elite right now, you're not part of the 1%ers like us. Give it a year. You might be there. Anyhow, you know what we do? We smash, leave, and repeat. We call out all the hypocrisy on their part and only their part, because that's what we do. We smash, we leave, and we're going to repeat. So I'll see you later with peace and love, and motherfucking love, and a loud